Hi, it's Trisha again. So today I'm talking to you about Roth conversions in early retirement. What is a Roth conversion? Why would you do it? And who benefits from it? Those are the topics I'm going to review today. So that sounds interesting to you? Please join me. And for all of you who don't know me, once again, my name is Trisha, and I am not a professional person in finance or taxes, or this is just all my personal journey and me sharing that with you. So, what is a Roth conversion? Well, a Roth conversion is taking pre-tax money and converting it over to your Roth account. And when you do that, you need to pay the taxes on that conversion. So, the first thing is to do a Roth conversion, you have to have a pre-taxed account. So, like me, say you retired and you have your old 401k at your employer and you convert it to, say, Vanguard. And so now you have your 401k money in a traditional IRA at Vanguard. To convert that to a Roth, you would just go onto the Vanguard site, and it's a pretty simple, straightforward process. And there's many videos out there that just show you step by step how to do a conversion. But say, for example, you wanted to move $10,000 out of your traditional IRA and move it to your Vanguard Roth IRA. Well, you would do the process on Vanguard, transfer those $10,000, and then once it's in your Roth account, you can invest it however you'd like. But typically they give you the option to take out the taxes at the time or do not, and then you have to go on to the government site and pay your quarterly taxes for doing that Roth conversion. There are a couple of different ways that you can go about that, but the advice that I've heard is that you're supposed to pay the tax within the quarter in which you do the Roth conversion. So that's how you do a Roth conversion, or that's what a Roth conversion is. So why would you do a Roth conversion? Well, the reasoning behind doing a Roth conversion is if you're somebody who has a big IRA balance and you don't do anything with it, when you reach a certain age, and right now I think it's 73, the government will make you take some of that money out. It's called RMDs, required minimum distributions. And so if you don't want to be told when you have to take that money out, then by doing the Roth conversion when you want to, it allows you to lower the balance in your IRA and have it in the Roth account. And what makes Roth account so much nicer is that you've paid the tax doing that conversion. And so once it's in your Roth account, you don't have to pay taxes on it ever again. Now, the caveat is you have to wait until you're 59 and a half in order to take that money. You can always take out what you put in, but any growth on it, you have to wait until you're 59 and a half. Otherwise, you get penalized, and that kind of defeats the purpose. There is also another stipulation that you have to have it in there for 5 years. The idea is that you're not planning to use it, anytime soon, and so you convert it. It sits in your Roth account, invest it how you like, and hopefully it grows into something large, and you can either use it at any point in time that you want, or you can leave it to your children as generational wealth. So the benefits are you pay the taxes now, assuming that you're in a lower tax rate when you first retire, and then it grows and you never have to pay tax on it again. So those are the benefits. Like for me, I'm 57 and I don't plan on touching this money for a while, if ever. And so I can control my income. And so if I wanted to chunk it over the next, say, 10 to 12 years, that keeps my taxable income low. So I'm not paying a huge tax and I'm moving that money slowly over time. So that's the benefit behind it. Another benefit is that if you're somebody who has a pension, Like for myself, I'll have a pension and my husband has a pension, and then we'll have Social Security, hopefully. I probably won't really want to tap into that money until much later in life. And so this allows me to move it over paying minimal taxes, and then it can sit there and grow, and I'll never have to pay tax on it again. So I don't want the government telling me, hey, you need to take out $20,000 next year, when I already have a pension and Social Security and I don't need the 20,000. So that's kind of the benefit of doing it, is that you have more control over when you take out the money, and if you don't need it, then you don't have to take it. Whereas if you just leave it in your pre-tax account, at a certain age, the government will tell you you have to take out a certain percentage out of your IRA, and that may not be the time when you want to do that. So that's kind of the benefit of it. One of the things that they tell you to do is to pay your taxes on your Roth conversion out of a brokerage account, or maybe a high yield savings account, something where it's cash and it's not part of what you're converting. So the entire amount of what you're converting goes to your Roth, and you have that entire value to grow over, the next 20 years, however long. So that's ideal. Ideally, it's wise to have a brokerage account or a money market account where you can pay the taxes from there. But if you don't have that, and say you're 60 years old, actually anybody over 59 and a half, if you convert it when you're past 59 and a half, you can take the taxes out of that conversion. So you can pay them through the conversion. So for example, say you wanted to take 20,000 and convert it, but you didn't have the tax of $4,000 to pay on that $20,000 conversion. So you could go ahead and do the 20, but it would only end up being 16 because the 4 you had to pay in taxes. So it won't prevent you from doing it. It just wouldn't allow you to take advantage of the full entire amount of converting if you did it that way. So just wanted to let you know that's another option. It's not ideal, but it's better than not doing it at all, in my opinion. So just wanted to share those topics with you. Hopefully you find this information helpful. And like I mentioned, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my research and my opinion, and hopefully it helps you. Talk to you soon. Bye.